Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. He gets big! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And it's Bale. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at... and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. Ball driven towards the far post. And now they can spring out of defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pull it. Now it's Pelé, and he's away. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Benfica, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Neymar. This looks promising. Hazard. For Bale. That has not gone well.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Zanetti. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pull it. Beckenbauer. Pull it. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer. Now Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pelé, now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Benfica! Well, How's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's beautifully weighted. And this is Hazard. Cross in, looks like a good one. Beckenbauer, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Strokes it back, and it's Ibrahimovic. And this is shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Quality ball. Ibrahimovic is firing off. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Benfica are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of... There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Stood up well to him there. He's beaten the last man. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gives it back. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4, Neymar. Número
Hakimi.
14,
Now it's
Ibrahimovic.
Kaka.
Número
Oh, nice
21,
touch.
Número 11, número
The
13.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Número 6, Hazard. Número
Roberto
22,
Baggio.
Cristiano
Loose
Ronaldo.
ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Número 18,
Conte.
Ronaldinho.
Defending was
Número
strong and
20,
firm.
Vamos dar
Seedorf
uma
charging
substituição.
forward, the ball at his feet. And they're quick to get it back. Takes a shot! And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was...
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Azar. Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kaka. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Quality ball. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And chance, surely! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Picked out brilliantly, and he's... Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Benfica are having a ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pass is short and sharp. Caught offside that time. Bayer claims comfortable.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Hazard! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, super find. Gets to show off his quick feet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kaka. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Benfica can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great chance! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hit into the middle. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Nice-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar. And he's... Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Darwin. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Wilshere. And it's Ribéry. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stojkovic. Good read, needed to be. Tries to pass it through. And this is Cruyff. A lot of space ahead of... And Cruyff! A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Wilshere. Stojkovic. And Darwin. Van Basten. Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wilshere cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ibrahimovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He is through here. Chance to tries a shot. He has done it. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. Stojkovic, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. He rises! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer...
And that's it! Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Berbatov, brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Rijkaard. Played towards the other side. Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Zanetti. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. And it's Berbatov. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better.
Chance! Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Opts for safety. Oh, he's got... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Benfica! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Benfica have penetrated. And the finish! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he was alert to it. Can he spark a counter here? Szoboszlai plays it through. Can he latch on to this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cruyff. Bardakci was in no mood for any of that. So what can they make of this? Haaland. No, he's not getting past him there. Benfica, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Pings in across. Can he stop it? Oh no, this does not look good. Pull it. And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for options for movement. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Pelé thinks about the shot. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh no, that was never going to make it. No goals as yet. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Havertz! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He's found the way through. Pele!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's and the shot! Goal! Benfica! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Gullit. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice sequence of passes, this. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And the counter is on. And this is Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. Teze, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! He's cut it out, and he's ended up in no man's land. He's found some space. Havertz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, strongly challenged there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Foot in. And they can counter here. Now it's Haaland. That's a super give and go. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Rice. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Havertz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Neymar. They want to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Benfica really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Benfica carrying a one-goal lead. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And the finish! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rodri, Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Havertz. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Has a look and place it forward. Decent progress down the left. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Havertz. And it's Szoboszlai. Here's Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Guirassy. And it's Neymar. Tele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Rice getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pull it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. Goes for a shot! Has another go! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Kimmich clears it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar, in with the challenge. Look at the space here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Osimhen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Osimhen. He is through here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Osimhen. It's a loose ball. Oh, what a mistake!
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
That's a sharp pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Beckham. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see. And that will be it. Benfica looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room.